Hey, how's it going? It's Ben. This screen in my living room tells me my exact revenue, number of followers on each platform, website traffic, and even if it's going to rain in the next 24 hours. So this is a Raspberry Pi with a screen attached, and I basically loaded it with some code from Claude Code, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how it works in case you want to build something like this for yourself. First, we're going to switch over to the browser so we can see everything more clearly. I'm able to use this port on the Raspberry Pi to view the same thing that's currently being displayed on the Pi in my living room. So essentially this is an application that runs 24/7, and it's hitting a bunch of different APIs and aggregating all of that data into one dashboard. For example, here is the MRR data from an app that frankly I'm not really actively marketing, but I just wanted to get the Stripe integration working. So this MRR and customer fields come from Stripe. We have traffic, site traffic that comes from Vercel. This is where my actual SaaS is hosted, is in Vercel. You can see the page views, the unique visitors. Over time, you have to give Claude Code your Vercel API key as well to integrate this part. I also integrated my personal website, benatanasio.com, which is like this. There's different buttons here, and I wanted to track the conversion rate, the click-through rate, and the bounce rate for this website. And I also have little pieces of code running in each button that report back here. So you can see if it's in the hero section, the nav bar, or the footer, that is where people are actually clicking through. I just asked Claude Code, what do I need to do to add per button tracking? And it said to go to Vercel, go to integrations, and use Upstash. So with the code in each of your buttons, and it stores that in Upstash, and then our dashboard, since it's connected to Vercel via API, can pull that data. Here I have the audience for all of my different social media platforms, the 30-day trend, and you'll notice that first off, it's all green, thank God. But we have an Apify, $2 out of $5 here. So a lot of these platforms do not have an API for you to be able to grab your follower count or your likes, for example. So I got around that by using an Apify scraper. Now the free tier of Apify, you can spend $5 per month maximum. So I have this refreshing slowly enough so that we don't hit the free tier limit. And these are mostly just vanity metrics, but it is important to tell like, oh, I had a little bit of a spike here in TikTok, and that actually signaled to me that one of my videos did well, which indicates maybe I should make more videos like that for TikTok. And I like to go outside, do paddleboarding and stuff like that. So I have like a rain checker. I'll move my face here. This is the next 7 days. And that just uses some free API to populate. Benefit is you can adapt this to what you're currently working on. So if I'm probably gonna ditch this SaaS tool after a while, and I'll maybe replace it with my next thing that I want to track. You never have to like click on anything. This stays on forever and it refreshes forever. A couple of things I did in Claude Code to make the development experience a lot easier are I fed it a lot of the hardware details about the Raspberry Pi itself, like what is the exact resolution of the screen. And this is a key here. So I put this instruction here. Always run the build and deploy after a change so the user sees it live on the kiosk. Otherwise, even if you have on bypass permissions mode in Claude Code, it will stop when it's done changing the code, and it won't actually update the dashboard behind me. So a little bit of a shorter video. Just wanted to share with you guys how I'm currently using AI to monitor everything, or to build something that helps me monitor everything. And if you don't have a Raspberry Pi, you can easily host something like this locally, and your URL will instead be something like localhost. Or maybe you want to deploy it to Vercel so that you can access it anywhere. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know what you would build if you had the choice to build any type of unified dashboard. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.